it's a situation that's dissolving, and it's been pretty obvious that it's a lot going on with this group for sure.
For sure. For sure. And what we're talking about right now is the Chicago Bulls.
Shout out.
The Chicago Bulls. The Athletic made a report, and it discusses the relationship with Zach Lavine, DeMar DeRozan, and just the team in general. So, as you know, DeRozan was brought on to really help the team. And last season, particularly like the first quarter or so, third of the season, the Bulls are looking really good. Really good. Like contender good. and then, and then everything just fell flat with all the injuries that happened and just fell off. DeRozan was an MVP candidate last year. All NBA player last year.
Mm-hmm.
He really impressed a lot of people. So this is what's going on right now. So, of course, as you lose, things happen. But Lavine told the Athletic on Tuesday, I think everybody goes through ups and downs, just like every team does. Obviously, if we're not winning games, not everybody's going to be happy. It's not going to look as good as it was before. It's all glitter and show when you're winning games. But when you're losing games and you're trying to do the same things, it's turmoil. Everybody has their right to their own opinion. For me, I keep my head down, work on my game, and try to help my team. I help try to lead the team. That's where I stand. I just try to take it day by day and evaluate how we're doing. That's one quote from Zach Lavine. Zay, there's some other quotes in there. You got anything?
Yeah, man. Another one from Zach was there's a certain level of frustration in people trying to figure out what we can do to help right the ship. I think with the players that we have, we try to put it on each other to right the ship. We have those type of guys, those type of mentalities where each of us have been number one options on the team before, and then we all come together to collectively. It's not going to take one person. It's going to take us all of us as a unit. I think that's what guys are trying to figure out how to help the group. Um, man, this is
Yeah, that's one of the main quotes right there.
yeah,
That one right there. Um,
this is tough, bro.
on that group concept, this is what DeRozan said last October. Again, this is in the article as well. Now is the time to understand how we can make this work for the whole group. Having played with a talent at the wing position like Zach, he's one of a kind. I want to put everything I've been through in my career, share that with him, and win together. He said that last October. I mean, I have a lot of thoughts on this. A lot of thoughts on this. Um, let's attack it from different standpoints first, though. First of all, the lack of success is really tied to injury, I believe. The fact that you don't have this cohesion and you don't understand how to function really is because Lonzo Ball has been that vital to what they were doing when they were winning. He's been that vital. His playmaking is essential. With him, they were 22 and 13. And then went 24-23 without him most of the way. So, without that playmaker, it's going to be tough because these are two players in DeRozan and Lavine that need to have the ball in their hands to succeed.
Yeah.
And DeRozan, although he's a good player, he's not the best perimeter shooter. Mid-range, yeah. Mid-range game, on point, for sure. But he's not one of those guys that can just have sit on perimeter. He's more of a danger, cutting, off screens, pick and roll, like those types of plays. Lavine,
Yeah.
on the other hand, yeah, but his shooting has kind of dipped. He was that perimeter player. Yeah, he can shoot threes, but he hasn't been the same.
Yeah.
Frankly, I believe Lavine has underperformed this season. That's
Yeah.
my first thoughts on it. What you got?
I mean, before reading this article, I knew that they were kind of fizzing. They didn't really have it figured out. Like, all right, does DeMar bring it up and run the set, or is Zach gonna be more off the ball? Is he gonna be on the ball? And like you said, with almost said the wrong ball, Lonzo Ball being out, it's really had a very significant impact on his team because of what he is able to do on the court. He is a ball handler who really doesn't need the ball to be impactful. He's able to advance the ball. He's going to play defense. He can knock down perimeter shots. And now that you take that away, you have no other really just impactful ball handler. I mean, Kobe White, yes, but no. And most of the time we're seeing, when I do catch a Bulls game, I'm seeing DeMar bring the ball up. He's kind of having to operate as the point guard /2. Zach is still kind of looking like he's lingering from injury. He had arthroscopic surgery this past season, off season, I want to say. So he's still kind of like getting back into his rhythm. And other than that, Vucevic hasn't been very impactful. The rest of their team, they don't have guys that exactly provide shooting. So a lot of the attention is just on those two. So if you know, all right, this is the guy that can score, this is the guy that can score. If we take these two out, that's what teams are going to do. They're going to make sure that they put extra guys just to go help and create less space for those guys to operate. And it just seems like they don't really have an idea of who's going to run the offense, or who do I run the offense through. DeMar is great, Zach is great, but they seem to not have a balance of like, all right, you take this possession, I'll take this possession, or whatever. So this article just confirms everything that I've like been seeing with them, and it sucks because they were so solid around this time last year, and to be where they are right now, they're probably third to last in the East, third, fourth. They're not high at all. They've lost a lot of games. They're very much under 500 right now. It's very disappointing, but not surprising.